All right, we're only getting one line at a time now.
I know. Well, actually, I have something I
Go ahead.
wanted to contribute because it happened 2 weeks ago at our rally at the
Yeah.
state capitol. For those of you who don't know, we got an email about this. A guy saying, "Hey, did you know there's a rally at the state capitol on Sunday the 16th?" It's like, yeah, the ACA actually co-sponsored that rally. But anyway, in the course of that rally, it was right after we started the rally, so shortly after 11 a.m., a group of middle schoolers came up to the steps of the state capitol, heading in to visit the capitol. And I was out there passing out American flags. And so I grabbed a handful of them and ran over there to hand out American flags to any of the middle schoolers who wanted them. As I approached the group and I offered them American flags, one of the teachers came up and said, no, we're not part of this group. And I said, well, it's just an American flag. If you want one, you can have it. And they said, no, we're just here to see the Capitol. And at that point, I realized that they had seen the sign on the canopy up there that said American Atheists. Mm-hmm. And they realized it was an atheist group up there doing this,
Gasp.
and they were freaking out over this. And so I'm like, okay. And so they started to walk away, and one of the kids in the group said, well, what are they here protesting? And another kid said, oh, they don't want us to say the Pledge of Allegiance in school. And
That's
I turned
right.
around.
We only have one issue we care about.
Yeah. And I said, no, that's not it. I said, we don't want Thomas Jefferson taken out of the world history standards, for one thing. And one of the teachers turned around and just kind of ran over there and said, don't you dare talk to the students. This is not your place. I'm like, excuse me? It's absolutely my place. Not only am I a taxpayer, I'm paying for this miseducation of these students. This is the public square. I can say anything I want to. Mm-hmm. Welcome to America. So I guess my point on this is that here we have a group of students who came upon a protest conducted by a group of people that they may or may not agree with. And we've got a group of teachers shepherding these students through this group. What a fabulous opportunity to explain the American system of government to these students, and how if you disagree with your government, you have a right to go into the public square and protest that.
What is that, some kind of commie talk?
I know. But they passed up this opportunity. Instead, they decided to censor what their children would hear and quickly, shepherd them into the state capitol to get them away from the evil atheists who they might not agree with. So anyway, just goes to show there was an example of what we don't want to happen in our curriculum, where we have a group of people who wall off the students from ideas that they may not agree with.
I would like to bring up something about those textbook hearings, which is that, as I understand it, the end result of all that hullabaloo was that basically all of the changes to the education curriculum passed, except for the taking out Thomas Jefferson. Which makes me, I mean, on the one hand, I'm glad that Thomas Jefferson will retain his rightful place among, influential founding fathers.
Rush Limbaugh and the Contract on America.
Right, sure. But on the other hand, I'm a little worried that maybe we focused too much on that one single aspect of the changes and then made it easy for them to slip the rest past.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, and that could be, my personal feeling on that is that the other changes were probably inevitable, and they probably still would have removed Thomas Jefferson if we hadn't brought so much attention to that issue. So I don't know. I think with their supermajority, they were going to get their way.
Yeah. All right.